This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Chock the rear wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Chock the front wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Pry off the wheel trim centre caps. Loosen the relevant rear wheel bolts. Then jack up the rear of the car and support it on axle stands. Plug the specialised scanner tool into the vehicle's diagnostic socket beneath the driver's side of the fascia and follow the instructions to fully release the handbrake cable. This actually winds the electric motor back away from the caliper piston. Using an open-ended spanner to counterhold the guide pin, undo the upper and lower guide pin bolts. If necessary, use a screwdriver to lever the piston back into the caliper body a little so the caliper can be slid from the bracket. Suspend the caliper from the coil spring to prevent straining the brake hose. Remove the outer pad, then the inner pad from the mounting bracket. Remove the lower and upper fitting shims from the bracket. Clean the shim mounting surfaces with a wire brush and brake system cleaner. Ensure that the guide pins are able to slide freely in their bores. If they don't, remove, clean and lubricate them with high temperature brake grease, then securely refit them to the mounting bracket. Fit the new lower and upper shims, which should be supplied with genuine replacement pad kits. Refit the inner and outer pads to the mounting bracket. Use a retraction tool to force the piston back into the caliper body. Keep an eye on the fluid level in the master cylinder reservoir as this is done. Make sure it doesn't overflow. If necessary, remove some of the fluid with a syringe or suction gun to prevent the reservoir from overflowing. Do not reuse the fluid being removed. Use new fluid of the specified type. Slide the caliper over the pads and into place on the bracket. Fit the new guide pin bolts, which are supplied with genuine pad kits. Tighten the bolts to the specified torque setting. Repeat the procedure on the remaining rear brake caliper. Use the diagnostic tool to close the brakes, which involves winding the electric motor against the piston, forcing the piston against the pads, and carry out the basic setting calibration. Depress the brake pedal repeatedly until the pads are pressed into firm contact with the brake disc and normal non-assisted pedal pressure is restored. Fit the spare wheel and road wheel bolts. Tighten the bolts moderately with the wheel brace. Lower the vehicle to the ground. Then finally tighten the wheel bolts in a diagonal sequence. Refit the wheel cover as applicable. Unblock the wheels. Check the brake hydraulic fluid level in the reservoir.